How is Pessynlvania? Is ready?
It's a wrap.
Oh, I'm so ready over here. So ready to see if Pessynlvania makes it to the semifinals with these results. I'm so excited.
Yes, it's the final show, and we are live from Athens, Greece, and from Pessynlvania. Oh,
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Oh, perfect. And we have Kelly Clarkson and Snoop Dogg on stage.
Oh, she's looking cute in the animal print.
Yes, actually 2 animal prints.
Yeah, you're right.
And the first section of the show is the announcement of the results, right?
Yes. So we'll get the last 4 semifinal.
Plus, we'll meet a member of our jury. We don't have a second to waste, but before we kick things off, let's announce who's moving on from last week.
Whoa.
We found out last Monday that Washington's Alan Stone won the jury selection and secured
that was a good one
in the semifinals.
Now, let's find out the next 3 moving on. Thanks to you.
They forgot they have a snippet of Alan Stone.
I ended up downloading the song. I don't know if I was supposed to, but I did. My fault. Now, let's find out the next 3 moving on. Thanks to you. When we add up America's votes to the jury votes, the states joining Washington in the semifinals are Massachusetts.
Okay.
Jared Lee with a phenomenal record. Yes, sir. He was holding that #1 spot.
Oh, and they don't have the other people in the audience this time?
Moving on. Georgia's Stella Cole.
Normally they had them in there. Oh, yeah, this is good. She deserved it. We needed a pop girly in the semifinals.
Wow, Georgia made it.
New Hampshire's mine.
Yes.
Your girl.
Yes.
I love this record. This record was banging.
Oh, good results. Okay, I'm happy. Too bad about Nevada, but
Yes, why?
because Massachusetts.
Okay, now let's get into the performance.
You think
tonight.
that?
Our last
Yeah.
11 states are ready to compete, including my home state of California. I've been waiting weeks for this day.
Okay, Illinois, California, Idaho, New Mexico.
Represent
Okay.
Wow.
It's a good lineup.
Yes, I think that.
Yeah.
Yes, this is what we all expected. I would not
Yeah.
say wanted, but I'm very happy to see that you are dressed like Stella Cole. I'm dressed like Tenelle and Jason J. So we're in the mood to start following the songs.
Well, actually, this shirt I was wearing earlier when I did a video for California's song. So I'm a Sweet Taboo girl today.
Oh, well, Sweet Taboo need a little bit of, some open.
And a little bit of DIY too, definitely. I'm so happy for her.
Yes, and she was stressed. Remember, she wasn't giving 100%.
Yeah, she did seem a little bit.
So it seems
reserved.
that the infection on her cheek paid off.
She's better, yeah.
Yes, perfect.
He was also an orchestrator, so he also had a big swing.
And the show, it seems, is going to start with Just Gesso, the composer of Michael Bolton's song.
What it was to be involved
That's
in music in
right.
the 20s.
Yeah.
I kind of feel similar. I'm a song.
It'll be interesting if he makes it through to the semifinal as well, because he's kind of got 2 songs in the contest then at that point. I think he's the only one who can say that he has 2 songs.
You know who's going to be happy for Justin? His dog, Elvis.
And I drew me.
Oh, the dog is so cute. The dog is so cute.
Just seeing everybody.
So that was the first recording part of the American Song Contest Hit 5 reaction video. Now we will proceed with a recap comment of the
write with a pop sensibility, and I sing with a soul
tuned.
sensibility. And I think
Oh, what? Sorry, it cut out for a second.
of this soulful.
Don't worry, I just ask you about this this jury thing, because we just saw that California is in the lead of the jury votes, something that we didn't expect. And you said something interesting about something going on with a reaction about the female participants proceeding. What are your thoughts about it?
Well, A lot of people have noticed, I certainly noticed, that very many female acts weren't making it to the finals. In fact, only 3 female acts before tonight had made it to the final. And that was out of out of 12 acts. And so one of those was actually a duet, Nico from Alabama. And a lot of people have been saying, like, why is this happening? And so I was actually looking in at what the makeup of the jury is, how many men and how many women are in the jury. And there's slightly more women in the jury, actually, than there are men in the jury, just a little bit more. And I started thinking, like, why would female jurors be voting all these male acts through? And I think it might be a little bit of unconscious bias against female acts. And a little favoring of men, because women would kind of prefer to watch a male act. And I would wonder actually if the jury would be flipped a little bit and more male acts, if we would have seen female acts do a little bit better from male jurors favoring females because they're just more pleasant to see on screen. Obviously, there's no way to test it because we only have the jury that we have, but that was just a thought, that I had on why this could be happening the way that it is.
But in the very
but we got new female acts today. Mari and Stella Cole made it through. So this is the first time that they basically doubled the amount of female acts in one night. You know what I mean?
But in the very end, it can only just mean that there were better songs.
And maybe that's it too. And part of the thing with the way the results have been given out is they've been kind of delayed. So we've always had more songs than we've had results as we've gone through the contest. So even though we were already 4 weeks in, we actually only had 3 weeks of results. So the amount of information that we had to work with was even really low. So I'm really glad to see that at least from this episode, it's evened out a little bit, but it's still a little bit lopsided towards the male, specifically the male solo acts. And I'm really happy to see Sweet Taboo on top because not only are they a female act, they're a group because they're the first people that have been 3 at all and that have actually done really well. I mean, Nico is the only duet. Everything else has been solo. So I'm very relieved to see a little bit of more variety.
And we just saw the US map with the current qualifiers. How do you see the balance? Is it going well, you think?
Yeah, I do. I think it's really interesting because they showed them sort of by region, and it was a group in the South all together, and a group in the Northwest all together, and a group in the North and Midwest, and then a group over in the Northeast. And I'm wondering if maybe we're seeing the beginning of block voting. If this might be a little bit of a taste of what we've got happening because of the way that they're kind of squished into, it's not spread out at all. They kind of are in their own little segments there. So it will be interesting to see what the final map looks like.
My God, 11 wonderful acts. And I think we had huge surprises. I didn't see many of them coming like this on stage.
That was a great show.
Yeah.
I'm blown away by a couple of these acts tonight. This is such a tight competition.
And it was a good answer to everyone saying that the 5th hit will not be as good as any other of the shows.
All right.
Okay, we have...
Up next,
True.
one of our jurors, please. Everybody, this is going to be awesome. We're going to reveal the official jury selection. Can California fend off Michigan and Maryland for the lead? The moment of truth when ASC returns.
Okay, so they're going to make us go to break.
They're going to make us on a break. And tell me your thoughts about the song. What are your top picks?
Oh my gosh. So California, I really want to see them stay at the top because I really love their song. I think Michigan is great. I liked Natalie. I think the story aspect is good. American Samoa was really good. And I am, gotta say, I feel like Guam was robbed. Guam was so good, it deserved a lot better than what it got tonight.
Well, I have to say that when it comes to a European viewer like me, I think that the song with the aliens, remind me the state, please, because I'm blacking out.
New Mexico.
New Mexico, yes. I think that New Mexico was something definitely worth to see. I don't know if it was worth to vote. I think that Tenelle has something unique. And what I mean unique is that it's not the international smashing hit, but she's definitely the most genuine song and performance. I also think that Ada is a girl that we need to watch out. She's going to be in the semifinals. She's going to be in the final, and I think she's going to be in the top 3 for some reason. It was totally unexpected.
Wow. Yeah, I feel like I knew ahead of time I really liked California's song, but there's some other ones I'm gonna have to think about who I vote for. Going, and I might even have to look when I do my voting who else has been qualified and think who do I really, really want to see? What do I think that the semifinal will need the most compared to what we know has already been advanced, and depending on what the jury says here tonight. But my decision will be made easier if California stays on top, because then I don't have to worry about voting for them because they'll be guaranteed.
I think that Sisqo surprised me, because from the rehearsal clip, I said, okay, it's going to be one more R&B song in the American Song Contest, or in the American television anyway. But after tonight, I see a very coherent and well-structured performance. All the performance was step-by-step following the LED graphics. It was following the lyrics. It was following the moves. It was a completely coherent performance for me.
Well, and he's a legacy act. I mean, he's a professional through and through. He's been doing this for half of his life now at this point. So I didn't expect any less from Sisqo actually tonight. He delivered what I expected, and I really liked it.
And during the show, we saw a guy, probably named Michael, that he was dancing on his own without music.
Dancing Michael, he is the winner. I love Dancing Michael. I am inspired by Dancing Michael to dance.
Well, if the American Song Contest organizers and producers had a sense of humor, they would have given a trophy for him. Okay, you can put sound on, because we need to get the results.
The jury selection.
The jury.
Joining us is Tom Pullman, Chief Programming Officer for iHeartRadio. That means he is in charge of the music that gets played on iHeart stations across the country.
This was a juror.
He's also one of our 56 jurors representing New York. So when you're doing your individual ranking of the songs, what makes you fall in love with a song?
I mean, that's a hard question. I mean, it's like why you fall in love with a person. It's like an emotional thing, and I think it's different for every song. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it makes you laugh, sometimes it makes you cry, sometimes it just makes you dance like Snoop.
Yeah. So they at least know that we want to know what's going on with who these people are, who these jurors are.
What songs that stood out to you tonight?
I mean, tonight was not easy. I mean, you didn't make it easy on us tonight. I think Sisqo, I almost caught on fire just now. But Ada Leanne reminds me of the first time that I heard Taylor Swift. Those
wow,
that
is quite a compliment.
Sweet Taboo.
Yes, it seems that Taylor Swift is the hottest name in the US right now.
Now, here's something exciting to announce. The winner of American Song Contest will be played in rotation on iHeartRadio stations all across America.
That's good news.
So that's part of the prize. Okay, interesting.
So that's really cool. Why was that important to you?
I think every artist remembers that first time they heard themselves on the radio. I know I played your song many times on the radio, and I think it's ultimately how a song becomes a hit. We reach everybody in America, and we like to play the songs.
Well, Sweet Taboo is a radio song, that's for sure. Maybe that means they're going to stay on top in these results.
Yeah.
My fingers are crossed for California. Although the others, oh my gosh, it could really be a toss-up. Let's see what they say.
Balls.
Okay, the moment of truth, everybody. Throughout the show, we've been monitoring how the jury ranked this week's songs. California's been on top, but how does California do against the last two states we seen tonight? Does Sweet Taboo get toppled by Ada Leanne's touching pop song? Let's find out. Show me what you're working with.
Oh, my heart is beating. Like, I'm not even competing, but I'm like so nervous for them. I'm so excited.
Is it you? Is it me?
Who can it be? Who can it be?
You?
Oh!
Who could it be?
Okay. Okay.
We have
There
a
we go.
qualifier.
Oh, it looks like Michigan is jumped up top.
Oh, wow, Michigan overtakes California for first place. Okay, it all comes down to Michigan and Maryland Sisqo. Two songs that...
Oh, well, I'll have to be voting for California then.
Knock Ada Leanne off the top position. Let's find out.
I don't think it's going to be Michigan.
and Maryland, one of you is
I think she'll be the jury selection.
Let's find out who it
The
is.
first female jury selection.
Show us the national jury selection.
Wow, they tanked Sisqo.
Who could it be? Who could it be?
Oh my God! I didn't expect that. Well, I didn't expect it for Sisqo, but yes, Ada deserved
Oh,
it.
what a shock.
Ada deserved it. I think she deserved it.
We've got to lock in the last three semifinals.
She was great. She was great. You know, she had such a confident performance. I think that was deserved, and it's good to see the jury kind of go a little bit off of what they've been doing the last couple of weeks. I'm happy about this. I'm happy for her. She's 17 years old. She's crying. Oh my goodness. Oh, what a sweetheart.
Oh,
And you know what? The last couple nights I've been going on her live videos, and there's been 9 or 10 other people watching. So every comment I put, like, you know, she sees and responds to. I have a feeling I'm not going to just be one of 10 people in her chats anymore after tonight. I think this is just the beginning for her, and that's good for her. I'm so happy for her.
That's so nice. Renata, I think that we have a wrap. And as you can see, I'm
awesome.
starting losing my light exactly at 5:02 Athens time. Okay, we have all the semifinalists now. We have we're ready for next Monday. I will see you next Monday, I guess.
Yes. Yeah.